I got my power pole down.
Hi, my name is Jack Addington, Service Manager at the PowerPoles Service Center in Bristol, Tennessee. Today, we're here with Nathan Light and 3B Outdoors, and we're rigging up his new Z21 Nitro. As you can see, this is the 8-foot PowerPole blade with the hoses already attached. We'll be installing the jack plate mount along with all the hardware. We'll be installing the pump inside of the boat as well as hooking up both of these PowerPole blades for you today. The beautiful part about the PowerPole system is you can order it, in this case, with Nathan's setup. He's going to be using the jack plate mount system. PowerPole will send you the jack plate mount and all the installation hardware that you will be needing to complete your job. In this case, we're actually going to be doing two, obviously one for each side for all you tournament fishermen that like to bed fish. After you remove your hood, simply trim your motor up. In this case, remove the motor mate. Trim your motor up and down vertically. You need to remove the belt covers and install a lifting eye. Tighten our lifting eye up here good and secure. Tighten up to secure. That way you can take the weight off of it. Therefore we can relieve the pressure off the jack plate. Back your bolts up here on the side. This is where you're going to be installing your PowerPole jack plate mount here. Proper side here. This would be your starboard side here. This particular application, this jack plate, would have the actual plates themselves on the slide master that are used as the nut mechanism on the back side. The hardware that's provided is all stainless steel. You'll get one pack per PowerPole and per mounting bracket. If you have a second unit, you'll simply just repeat that same process on the opposite side. After you get your jack plate mounts installed, one on each side, then you'll be ready to mount the pole to the adapter itself. Finally, before you tighten down your PowerPole, grab you a simple level, put it vertical along with the side of the PowerPole, and just level it up. And once you get your bubble in the middle, you simply tighten up your nuts and washers. After you get your 4 bolts tight, you'll simply move to the other side and repeat. Now that we've got our poles mounted to the back of the boat, we have altered the standard location of the batteries in the back of the boat for proper installation. As you can see, the pumps are now mounted, and we'll be moving on to the electrical process. Now we're moving on to actually installing the hoses through the transom of the boat. You have a couple of options here. You can simply drill a hole and go with a grommet and go through the system. Make sure you seal it, that way you don't have any leaks later. We've decided for a neat, clean installation without having to drill any holes within our fiberglass or gel coat that we're going to go through the conduit provided with the engine harness. We've actually notched here, and we're going to run these hoses through the bezel down into the bilge area. Now we'll fill the oil reservoir up and completely purge the air out of all of your lines, and you'll be ready for use. Now that all the lines are ran, your PowerPoles are installed, everything's tied up neatly here in the back, and the electrical system is connected. Now all you need to simply do is purge your PowerPole system. Obviously the PowerPoles are pulled up at the moment. Just push and hold the down arrow until the PowerPole touches the ground. Once the PowerPole touches the ground, you'll hold it for about 5 seconds afterwards. What that'll allow it to do is for the motor within the system to purge the air out. Then when you will pull the unit back up, you'll go back to the upside, you'll pull it up until it collapses fully, and you will hold it for 5 seconds there as well. You'll repeat this process roughly 2 to 3 times or until you feel like the system is operating adequately. After you feel like you've completed your purge, always return to your reservoir. Make sure to top it off or check to see that it is at the full level. PowerPole sends a unique key fob with each PowerPole. They also send one that mounts to your dash as well, or you can put it in your hand, it doesn't matter. Totally universal to mount anywhere you like. It's wireless, therefore it's pretty easy to put wherever you decide to. This one comes pretty neat with a lanyard. That way you can put it around your neck while you're fishing and you're not hunting in your pocket or lost in the floor of the boat or down in the console. Now that the programming's done, we've already took time to do that. Time to show you how they actually operate. As I was saying before, you can run the right one or the left one, or you can run both. With the black remote here, you have the option of running port, starboard, or both, as I said before. But you also have the ability to control the speed in which they go up or down. For instance, this one will be the starboard anchor. As you can see, it's super quiet and quite a bit slower. Now I can operate the port as well. If you notice, it was much faster, and you could probably audibly hear the pump running. You want to put them both down at the same time, just select both, and they'll go together. As you can see, the one that I have around my neck, it only has 2 buttons, just simply up or down. With it, you actually control both units at the same time. And that will complete the full installation of a PowerPole from start to finish. Singles or duals, run port or starboard or both. It's a unique system, and it's a must for every bass fisher. If you need your PowerPoles installed, just remember, come to Power Pros and PowerPole down. Here at the PowerPole Service Center in Bristol, Tennessee, we are MRAA certified. That stands for Marine Retailers Association of America. That ensures you that you're going to get quick, appropriate service for your new boat, engine, or even a used one. Give us opportunity to earn your business. That way you can be back on the water and fishing quicker than you would ever imagined. I'm Jack, PowerPole Service Manager in Bristol, Tennessee. I can't wait to see you.
In the waves, could even be a hurricane. I got my PowerPole down.
We wake up in the morning before the rising sun.